Gentlewoman from Massachusetts is recognized for 3 minutes.
Thank you, and I thank my colleague for yielding. I rise in strong opposition to the misguided resolutions before the House that seek to block the Clean Power Plan and undermine the United States global leadership on climate change. Climate change is no longer an academic question for scientists to ponder. It is a very real crisis that, if left untouched, will cause irreparable harm to current and future generations. Should the resolutions we are considering today become law, our country would be prevented from taking necessary steps to safeguard our future. The Clean Power Plan calls for a 32% reduction in carbon dioxide emissions below 2005 levels by 2030 and sets individual goals for each state in order to meet this national standard. It is a reasonable, common-sense approach that gives states the flexibility to reduce carbon pollution with strategies that work best in their state, while bolstering clean energy investments and economic development. Efforts to block the Clean Power Plan not only ignore overwhelming scientific consensus, we only have to turn on the radio today to hear it time after time, moment after moment, but they ignore the global consensus that we must take action to address climate change. Right now, leaders from over 190 countries are gathered in Paris to outline long-term strategies to reduce greenhouse gas emissions and stave off the worst impacts of climate change. While at the summit, President Obama personally met with leaders of state, heads of state, including the leaders of China and India, to reaffirm their commitment to reducing carbon emissions. America must be at the forefront and lead by example. We must embrace modern policies that cut emissions, increase the use of renewable energy, reduce our dependence on foreign oil, and encourage the development of innovative green technologies. If we are successful, the economic, security, and environmental benefits to our nation will be widespread, long-lasting, and significant. I urge my colleagues to reject these harmful resolutions. The cost of inaction on the critical generational challenge is simply unacceptable and the price of delay too high. With that, I yield back.